Hello ladies and gents, today we're going to talk about the Grom. So if you've seen any videos on the channel, you'd know that the Grom is kind of a staple piece, and if you're new, welcome. Today I thought I would take a minute to have a chat about the Grom, what's been done to it, and maybe what I plan to do in the future. So it's got quite a few inexpensive parts on it, but they make quite a big difference, aesthetically and in terms of function as well. It's a better bike, and you don't have to spend loads of money on these bikes to make them look really cool. The previous owner did most of the bits to it, so I'm not going to take credit for it, but I do know what parts he used. We've got them here. So starting off with the chain and the sprockets. Front sprocket is down a tooth, and there is a heavy-duty DID 420 chain on there. It's got a AliExpress tail tidy on it, which, to be honest, I looked them up and they are not expensive. Let me check here. So these are about 20 quid. They come with indicator mounts. They tidy the whole rear end up, and the quality on it is really nice. I don't think you can really beat that for the price. It's lovely. It's got LEDs in it, and then with that we've got this rear light that's got integrated rear indicators. Don't think that's road legal in the UK, honestly. So I think we'll be fitting some proper indicators to it, which is a shame really, because at the moment it's got like a really nice flush look, but you know, you've got to be legal. On the subject of indicators, it's also got flush mounted front indicators. That's these here. Then again, it just kind of tidies up the front end. I think it looks quite good. And because of the sprocket change, and also because I don't think from the factory these have a very accurate speedo, it's got a DRD speedo healer. So I've seen a lot of people on some of the shorts that I've posted saying that this thing's really slow compared to their Grom, and it's probably because this has an accurate speedo. I've compared it to GPS, and it's pretty much bang on. I've only ever noticed it be about like 1 mile an hour out, and that's at quite high speeds. So I do think the speedo healer is doing its job, and the speedo is now reading fairly accurately, which is good. It's nice to know how fast you're going. Handlebars, we've got Pro Taper. I think they're the KLX handlebars. Honestly, they're awesome. You would think looking at it that it's got kind of a weird riding position, but I'm about 6 foot, 6'1", and I find it to be super comfortable, and they look cool as well. I think the bar pad is an AliExpress special, because I don't think they're supposed to be like that shade of yellow. I think you can get them in whatever color you want if you get them on AliExpress. So underneath the seat, I've got a USB charger, and I've got an internally routed phone cable at the front with a quad lock stem mount on the handlebars, just for GPS and directions and stuff. Shut up, birds. Yeah, it's quite a tidy solution. I don't know if the stem mount is completely practical, honestly. It's kind of not in a good place, but I've had handlebar mounts and they just stick up so far. I need to maybe come up with somewhat of a better solution for that. Performance-wise, we've got some cool bits on there. So on the back here, I've got a ProTech shock. That's a double adjustable shock. Completely transforms the handling of the bike. It's nice to have adjustable preload on the spring as well. I actually made a video about it. If you want to watch that, the link is in the description. But yeah, that's a beautiful shock. If you want a really nice shock that's made in the UK for your Grom, check out ProTech. On the subject of the back end as well, we've got this. This is an AliExpress exhaust. So the previous owner of the bike fitted this, and he took it apart and repacked it. And I think he put a baffler in it too. So it's actually quite quiet. It sounds to me like a pit bike with a nice exhaust on it. It's like not very loud. Like most Groms of aftermarket exhausts are just way too loud. This isn't that. It sounds really good. So if you're willing to do a bit of work, I think those exhausts are worth it. I've had to clean up the stainless a few times because I've like accidentally melted stuff on it, but it cleans up really nice. It's a nice exhaust. Probably kind of unbeatable for the money, honestly. These mirrors, I recently got these. These are just Amazon specials. I'm actually really happy with them. They seem to be a much higher quality than just your average kind of Amazon bar end mirrors. Got them mounted upside down. They're actually way better the other way around. The only reason I like that generally is to get in and out of the van a bit easier. Down here we've got these Zeta motocross style foot pegs. Those are awesome. Nice big platform. Lots of grip on those studs on it. That's a nice little piece on there. Keeping on the theme of AliExpress, I've got screen protector on the front. They're only a couple of quid on AliExpress. Worth buying a few at a time because, you know, eventually they are going to kind of like get bubbles in them and stuff, so it's worth replacing them. Can't really make any comment on that because I never rode it with its original throttle tube, but I don't think this throttle tube is particularly short, so the original must be really long. But you know what? That's pretty much it, honestly. It looks pretty awesome and it rides really well. So, I mean, overall, the mods are very good. I don't think there's anything that I think is just, gotta be careful that you don't just mod things for the sake of modding it. Everything makes an aesthetical performance difference on this thing, and I'm very fond of it. There's a few qualms that I've got with it that I've been chatting with some of you guys in the comments about. Mainly the chain adjusters, they're annoying, and the rear sprocket. That's something I look to do in the future. It's such a sick little bike, man. I love it. There's a few bits I want to do to it here and there. I think it looks cool. It rides really well. So if there's any kind of content you want to see on the Grom, there's going to be more motovlogs and stuff, but if there's anything you want to see me do to it, leave it down in the comments below. If you've got a Grom and you've got some advice, tips, questions, whatever, leave it down below. Let's have a chat about it. Let's talk about Groms. Appreciate anyone that tuned in for this quick one. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace. And as a side note, if you want to see me finish this van, it kind of is a bit of a running joke amongst me and my friends. I will never get finished, but I swear I'm going to do my best. Then maybe subscribe or check out some of my other videos. For now, I'll give you a treat and I'll show you how we load this puppy up. No ramps to any unscrupulous people. It's not actually stored in here, so if you see my van, don't break into it to try and nick it. It's not in there. Don't come up here, lift with your legs, not your back. Get the front end on. Get that straightened up. And 3, 2, 1. And she's in. That's how I do that.